Welcome. This is grade 10 exponents, but this is now solve for x. So the other video was just to simplify the exponents, but in this video we're going to do some sums where we're going to solve for x. Right. So let's see what we have. 3 to the power 3x plus 1 equals 81. Now I already briefly did the solve for x in one of the other exponent videos, which you have seen by now. So I'm in the previous grade, so I'm just going to go a little bit faster with this one. Right, so what we have, just to recap again from the previous grades, if you have something like this, then the idea is if here is a 3, then you want to end up with a 3 over there. You want to end up with the same. So that is where we want to work towards. So let's just work separately here. Let's just take the 81 and just see, is 81 something that is a power of 3? So 3 squared is 9, 3 to the power 3 is 27, 27 times 3, yes, that is indeed 81. So 3 to the power 4 is 81. So that means here we can actually put 3 to the power 4, because that is 81. And remember, on this side, we still have the 3x plus 1. So now, because this is the same, this base of 3, we can literally say that on top of the 3, the power is the same. So that means 3x plus 1 will be equal to that 4. So they will be equal to each other. Why? Because this base are the same. And from here, it's just a normal simplification solve for x. That's 4 minus 1 is 3. So x will be equal to 1. So as you can see, all these things we did in the previous grades are now starting to come together. Right, so this is 16x, or again, let's ask the question, this 16, can we put it so that we can have a 2? Because we have this 2 over here, x plus 12. So ideally, we would want a 2 over there. So let's see. What is 16 a square of? So 2 squared is 4 to the power 3, it's 8, and 2 to the power 4, that is 16. So again, it's 2 to the power 4. So let me just do this. Keep that in a bracket, because that is a 16, which is 2 to the power 4 that we brought down. And let's just keep the x by its side for now. All right, so let's simplify. 2 to the power x plus 12 equals, this is now 2 to the power 4x. And indeed, the 2's are the same. So that means the power on top will equal each other. So that means x plus 12 equals 4x. And if you simplify, then 3x will equal 12. Then x will equal 4. So there we have that answer. All right, so let's do something more difficult. 3 times 9 to the power 2x minus 3 equals 81. So what we have here, here's a 3 multiplied by something else, and then we have the 81. So what we can do, we can literally take this term on the left-hand side, divide that by 3. Why? Because we want to get rid of that 3. And because this is multiplication, that's why we can do that. You can actually almost like see it standing in a bracket. So that's why we can eliminate the 3's. But remember, whatever we do on the left, we must do on the right. So we must divide the 81 by 3 as well. So the 81 divided by 3 will give us 27. And on the left, we'll have 9 to the power 2x minus 3. Right, so what do we have here? We have a 9 and a 3. So it's not the same. We want both the same. But 27 is not equal to 9 to the power 2 or 9 to the power 3, etc. So what can we do? We want it the same, but if you know your powers, you'll know that 9 equals 3 squared and 27 equals 3 to the power 3. So if we look at this, it looks like we can take the 9 and make that 3 to the power 2. Keep that in a bracket for now. and all of that to the power 2x minus 3. So again, we just took this 9 and made it 3 to the power 2. And just kept the others the same. So that is what we did there. And on the right, we take the 27, which is 3 to the power 3. So now, and just remove this. So let's just simplify the left-hand side a little. So that's going to be 3 and 2 times, I'm here now, 2 times 2x. So that's 4x. And then the 2 times minus 3, that's minus 6. So this becomes 4x minus 6. And all of that equals 3 to the power 3. Now we have this 3, that is the base. And we have this 4x minus 6 on the left. And we have this 3 on the right. So that means we can literally on this stage say 4x minus 6 equal that 3. So those equal each other. And then you just simplify, that becomes 9. And then x becomes 9 over 4. Let's just double check again. Let's go through it again. We have this 3. So for now, let's just divide it by 3 and eliminate the 3. So only the 9 to the power 2x minus 3 remain on the left. And on the right, we say the 81 divided by 3. We get to 27. 27 is 3 to the power 3. And we took the 9 and just made that also 3 to the power something. And then we just simplify the left. Here on top, you can see it. We simplify the right. And then we just continue to make the top the same. And just continue to a normal solve for x equation. Right, thank you. Let's do 2 more. Let's take 2 to the power x plus 1 minus 2 to the power x equals 16. And again, if you start seeing this 2 and 2 and a 16, then you ask yourself already, 16 equals what, right? So that's 2 to the power 4. So before we even continue, you just ask yourself, okay, what is that equal to? And you can literally say that equals 2 to the power 4. So that you already have that down. Right, so let's see what we can do. So on the left, right, they just break this down a bit. 2x times 2 to the power 1 minus 2x equals 2 to the power 4. So this minus is throwing us out a bit. So let's see what we can do there. Okay, I see a 2 to the x here. So this is 2 terms. So we have this term, and there's the minus, and then another term. So that's 2 terms. So what I'm going to do here now, I am going to do some factorization and take out this 2x, because you have a 2x there and there. So then this answer is going to be 2 to the power 1 minus 1, and on the right is still the same. So I just took the 2x out here and the 2x out there. Again, watch my factorization videos of the previous grades and this grade if you want to understand what I did over there. All right, so now what? Let's just do this 2x. Let's just simplify. In the bracket we have 2 minus 1. So that's just 1. So anything times 1 is just itself. So we don't really need the 1. We could have left it out. So this actually finishes everything, because now we have this 2 as a base, and we have this x here on top and the 4. So that just means the x equals 4. All right. Let's do 1 plus 1. So it's 3 to the power x times 9 to the power x minus 1 equals 1 over 27. And again, if you start seeing things like a 27, you already know 27 is 3 to the power 3. So 1 over 27 is literally just 1 over 3 to the power 3. But we want to take the 3 to the top, and that will equal 3 to the power minus 3. So this answer here is now actually 3 to the power minus 3. I'll just remove this a little. So now let's try to simplify this more. 9 equals 3 squared. Keep it in a bracket for now. X minus 1, that equals 3 to the minus 3. It just simplifies some more. So let's multiply this 2 with the x plus 1. Then you get 2x minus 2. So let's see what else can we do. I just want to simplify this, the left part a bit. So there's a 3, there's a 3. So I'm just going to combine this over here. So that's going to give me 3, and then put a different color, x plus 2x minus 2. So that is what I'm going to have on top. And that equals 3 to the minus 3. And now, as you can see, you have this 3 at the bottom. The base is now the same. And now we have this on top, that power. So they literally now just equal each other. And now it's just basic previous grade maths, where you're going to say this on the left, x plus 2x minus 2 equals minus 3. So that's 3x equal, what's that, minus 1. That means x equal minus 1 over 3. So that is how you can do it. Just to recap again, on the left, it was a simplification right through. And on the right, this 27, I started to convert earlier to a 3, like you saw earlier. Because I knew if I have a 3 there, a 9, and a 27, I already knew I'm going to sit with 3s at the end. And then that just equals that. I'm just double checking my answer. Then 3x equals minus 2 goes over minus 1, then x equals minus 1 over 3. Thank you very much. That was just another part of the exponents, just to show something different that they might ask, which is solve for x. So thank you very much for this. Thank you. Goodbye.